Beans and burgers.
Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Jstation, back at it with another video, and today I'm doing the 10 worst channels on YouTube. Fucking mask off, Jesus Christ. Right, anyway, so starting off at numero uno. So this person I don't think needs really much explanation. I'm not going to go and watch one of their videos because I've seen enough of them already. So, Morgs. And if you haven't had the absolute delight of viewing this icon before, here is a quick clip of some of his absolute masterpieces.
You can carry, I'll pay for.
Anything! That sounds great!
However, there's a twist. If you drop anything, you lose it all.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
So I think you can probably guess why he's on this list after seeing that clip. You know, it's just bad. And like, I've not put him further down this list because some of the people on there are generally like just really, really bad. But you know, he's just, you know, like cringe, just meh, really. So number one is Morgs. So now time for number two. So in number two we have Morons Mum, which is the delightful mother of Morgs. And yeah, and same here, you've probably heard of her before and probably seen her content, so I'm not gonna watch one of her videos myself, but here is another delightful clip.
Let's go get ready and have a nice time.
You know what?
Yeah.
No! Ah! Oh my gosh! Ah!
Hello, Team Mo, and welcome to Last to Leave the Bouncy Castle wins $10,000. Who wants to see a...
So as you can see from that there, content is pretty much the same to Morgs, just, you know, a tad more cringe and for a bit of a younger audience. And bearing in mind, Morgs' videos are targeted at about 12-year-olds anyway. This is like, you know, 6-year-olds and under sort of thing. But just very cringe. Like, there's nothing like dodgy about it or anything like that, but just is cringe and, like, you know, not something you really want to be watching. Okay, and now time for numero tre. I think, yeah, tre. Okay, yeah. So in number three we have For Louie, and this guy is just it's just bad. Like, he's got that sort of like 2012 vlog style content. So if I just look him up now, you will see what I mean. Let's put these bad boys on. But it's on the right way around. Yeah, these are on the right way around. Just gotta check, you know. Okay. So his things like, imagine if our society looked like this, Costa Rica Day 3. So let's have a look at this gem. Why is it?
Good morning, guys. Day 3.
What is going on there? Right, let's skip through here. It's just got that annoying, like, generic vlog music as well. Just naff. Yeah, so that is For Louie. Slowly creeping down the list now, we are at number 4, which is WatchMojo. And I'm sure you've probably seen this channel's content before. It's like top 10 stuff. So, you know, top 10 pets, top 10 superheroes in movies, top 10 action films, that sort of thing. But they've got this, like, these presenters who have these, like, really, really annoying voices. And they're like, today on WatchMojo.com. And then they have these, like, really over-exaggerated animations. So the thing will be, like, one, and then it will have, like, these weird, like, patterns and that. I'll show you a clip so you see what I mean. not too bad. Like, you know, their videos are all right to watch. And I say their actual content is probably better than Morons Mum and For Louie, but it's just annoying. So that's why they are on this list. So halfway through, we're at number 5 now. Poole. Now, this guy is just very, very questionable. Like, he's released, you know, a few songs like It's Everyday Bro and other absolute masterpieces. I'm sure Mozart would be proud. But yeah, what really annoys me about this guy is he scams his fans, right? So he came up with this sort of like pyramid scheme thing called the Financial Freedom Movement. And what this is basically meant to be, according to him, it's like, you know, some investing scheme. You invest, and then you get, well, not invest, you pay for it, and it like teaches you financial freedom and all these lessons and that. But most of the videos on here are either stuff that's already online and free to get, or they're just him sat there umming and ahhing to himself, looking for all the world like the biggest knob you've ever seen. And so it's just not good. And like there'll be people like 10-year-olds and stuff on there who, you know, get their parents to buy this sort of thing, you know, thinking, oh, it's good, and it really isn't, and it's just not really fair on people for him to scam like this. So that is probably the main reason why he's on this list. But also he's just a prick. Like, there's this clip, I think, I'll play it here.
Going on in there.
Hi.
Man, can you put this on vlog, please, bro?
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan originally, but
It sounds like you're just gonna blow someone up.
thank you so much.
You're like, send the nuke.
So he basically calls one of his fans from Kazakhstan a terrorist because I don't know why. Maybe he thought it sounded a bit like Afghanistan, but yeah, I mean, it is just bottom tier content, really, isn't it? And yeah, but there is one other thing that Poole is involved in, which is much more worse, much more cringe, and much more bottom tier than his, and that is what I'll be talking about now. So yes, the next channel down the list is Team 10.
Everyday bro with the Disney Channel flow.
Which is Poole's like group, if you like. So sort of like, you know, his really, really bad knockoff version of the Sidemen sort of thing. But the thing is, he started this group and there was quite a few members to start off with. Then people just slowly kept leaving and that. And it's just not a good look. Like, where's the Sidemen or something? They've just stayed together and been the same people the entire time. Well, I mean, Harry joined a bit later, but mostly the entire time. None of them have left. And then, you know, extras joined. Whereas Team 10 has. So it's just, you know, not really what it was when it started now. And it is just meh. And content is worse than Poole's. I'm not sure how that's possible, but there we go. And their latest video is that Poole with Tana Mojo, or whatever she's called, and he's in his, you know, Tesla, you know, announcing, oh, she's a new member of Team 10, but it's just rubbish. Like, I'm not really sure anything else to say about it. It is just shit. But moving on then. So next we have Ryan Franklin. Oh dear. Some of you might know him as Craig from Memeless and Will and E videos and stuff. He is just an annoying, arrogant dickhead. Like, he made this video and it is literally just him being like, ooh, flex, 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 easy, easy. I mean, I'll put a clip in it here in case you haven't already seen it. I mean, you probably have, but here it is.
My shoes cost more than your whole outfit, so yeah, easy, 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 easy.
I'm on the host, motherfucker. Take a look at.
So this clip is just, you know, as you've seen, him incessantly going on about owning a pair of Yeezys and ooh, look at me, I'm rich. But he is just a prick. Like, he thinks he's a big man and that. And there was another thing where he bought this Gucci hat and mentioned it probably more than the Yeezy thing. He's like, oh, I treat myself to this hat, ooh, 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 ooh. And, you know, he is just like a hype man. Like, you know, it's that sort of person who you just, you know, want to, like, piss off the second you see them. And, yeah, I just don't like him. Like, he's not done anything wrong. I mean, he's been a prick, but, you know, he's not done anything, like, you know, really harmful and dangerous and that, like some of the other people a bit further down this list, but he is just a dickhead. And, yeah, I don't like him. So now we have James Charles and the YouTube makeup community. Oh my god, where do I start? So, James Charles, right, you know, him himself isn't actually that bad. I mean, I don't like his stuff, but, you know, he's not that bad. But, oh my god, the makeup community. Like, they're the type of people, right, where you do one thing slightly wrong that they don't like, then they'll be like, cancel, 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 cancel. And, yeah, they cause all this controversy about their palettes and stuff, and it's just so annoying because they'll make a big drama out of something that really isn't that big, and then, you know, act as if, oh, feel sorry for me because everything's going bad, blah, 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 when it really isn't, and they're just being drama queens, and it just gets so frustrating. And to be honest, some of them, if I saw them in the street, I'd probably wallop them round the head because they piss me off so much. So, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan at all. Right, now on to the penultimate person on this list, Jstation. Now, you know you must be bad when you're rated second only to a nonce. And this guy is very bad. Like, he did a few videos a while back. I'm not sure if they've been deleted or not. If they haven't been, I'll insert a clip here.
Weird that was Alexia's purse that moved. It could have moved anything and moved Alexia's thing.
Are you kidding me? And where's the teddy bear chain?
It's on the counter over there. I'm actually going to use both the things. I'm going to use the...
Yes, so in this video that I've just may or may not have shown you a clip of, he pretends his girlfriend is dead. Which, yeah, it isn't very good, is it? But I just find it incredibly, like, bad, strange and bizarre, the fact that he, you know, does this, and at one point in the video does he think, ooh, is this a bad idea, or even, ooh, am I gonna trigger people or something, or is this just immoral in general? And how does he not realise that when, you know, it clearly is? Like, he must have an IQ of, like, -1. And, yeah, I just find him, he's just so insensitive and a bit of a prick as well. I mean, he was very close to being put at the bottom of this list, but then I looked a bit more into the person who is at the bottom of this list, and I decided that they were slightly worse, but, you know, he is very close. Like, they are both very bad content and just bad people in general from what I've seen, and I've seen a fair amount of these two people, so I am gonna, you know, make my judgment here. But yeah, I mean, you know, if they want to reach out and change my opinion, fair enough. But yeah, just a massive knob. There's not really much more I can, you know, say about him. So, the final person on this list, the one you've all been waiting for, Onionson. And there's multiple reasons why he's on the bottom of this list. The first one being his content is just bad. Like, without all the other things, he would probably, you know, be mediocre. He wouldn't be on this list, don't get me wrong. But his content is just bad. Like, I wouldn't watch it. It is just bad. But the second reason is he is well, there's evidence that he's a nonce, and that in itself is of course very, very bad, and he obviously shouldn't have done any of that, and I don't understand why, what his motives would be, especially like this person has fame, like out of anyone they could go for, and they decide to conduct themselves in noncy behaviour. It just makes no sense whatsoever to me. But even worse than that, when you've met with all these things that are clearly true and there's clear evidence to them that is got multiple witnesses that have confirmed it, he's then gone and tried to deny all this and claim it didn't happen, and even sometimes saying that these people are scumbags for trying to bring him down and falsify stuff about him. But I just think it's outrageous. Like, one thing being a nonce, another thing intentionally trying to deny it. Like, it's not like he's just trying to get around people's questions. He's clearly saying, I did not do this, with all this evidence and that. Like, he clearly did. Just have some honesty and integrity and stop being such a scumbag. People may forgive you and not be so prejudiced towards you if you just actually admitted it and changed your behaviour. But if you just keep either doing the things or saying you didn't do them in the first place, which is worse, then you are just going to go down as a, the nonce of YouTube, how things are. Before I looked much into this fella, and I heard the word Onionson, I just thought, nonce, if you want to be remembered as a nonce, keep going. If not, change your ways. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. No, it's not, so sorry about that. Not too similar to my usual type of video. I wouldn't normally do this sort of, ranking sort of thing. But yeah, it was interesting to do, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this, comment, and if you'd like to see more of me, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it, because as always I put effort into these videos, and like would be appreciated. Just a quick few things before I end this video. If any of the people in this video want to reach out to me and explain especially the last two, sort of the background of the situation with them, and any especially for the last one, any substantial evidence that they didn't do it, that's fine. I'm happy to stay open-minded and discuss this sort of things. And also remember that this is my opinion, and your opinion might be different. That's fine, but then don't go saying, oh, you're wrong, you're deluded, blah blah blah. State your different opinion, because I am actually quite interested, to be honest, but don't slate me for mine just because it's different to yours.